Hello everyone, Warhammer back with episode 4 of our Ultimate Modded Dwarfs campaign. We've started to make a little bit of progress in some directions and in other ones. Our mistakes are catching up to us from Barrack Var. Two greenskin armies from Gorbad's faction have come after Karaz-a-Karak. We did recruit Crag the Grim, one of our legendary lords you can get from the Forge. But he was not quite able to get any units recruited. I thought we'd have one more turn, so we didn't get any regiments of renown either, or our runesmith in. But I think we do have one garrison. No, maybe not. No garrison upgrade yet, so gonna have to be very, very careful. I'm gonna recruit another lord there and try to do the best we can do. Ooh, with her stone hammer as well. So he gives leadership for fighting against greenskins for this, and reinforcing green, so that'll be good. But let's have you cancel all that recruitment, since you're probably not going to be able to do it. I'm actually going to try to switch this over to the extra recruitment capacity. I don't know if this army will bypass and go over here, but we'll try our best. And I guess, yeah, that's the crappy part. We didn't recruit any units. Let's just, we get a Pyrrhic victory if we auto-resolve it. It actually might, let's say it actually might be better to try to battle it out now rather than let their WA build up even more. This one is already maxed out, but this one still has a lot of units left it can get for the WA. But we could take the auto resolve, even if that doesn't wipe it out. We could then recruit a bunch of units from regiments of renown and grudge settler units. We just try to defend at Karaz-a-Karak. I don't really know. But our rune overseer, it's nice he's going to be able to help defend as well. Unfortunately, we don't have enough skills to get to Wrath and Ruin, so we'll just put another point into reduce construction costs and time. Yeah, we'll see if we can hold out one turn and come out and help over there. We'll get the runesmith over here. We have another runesmith slot too. Oh, we have two actually. But Crag actually provides another one. Bibulus isn't a very good trait, but Ancestral Blood from Smednir, the first runesmith. So armor for all units in the army, income from local province, and armor piercing. We'll get that. How did we get the other guy out? Just with Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Okay. Let's do that one, and then Oath and Steel is another good rune to have. It shall be done. And they had a fair amount of large units. A lot of squigs, some trolls, cavalry, chariots. So let's get... You have bonuses infantry, which is pretty good, but we'll get some grudge settlers. Like slayers are going to be awesome. The Trollhammer Grudge Settler gyrocopters are really amazing as well. We can get one more. Probably just the hammer, since they're hard to take down. And we'll try to get there. We'll give him one more turn. I think we already gave him all the items that we could. So we'll take our chances. But we have our good settler army that we got last turn. Thorgrim, you're going to keep moving against the Chaos Dwarves. Originally we were coming down here for the Skaven, but Drazoth, he took Kirkmag Mountain right before we got there from the Skaven, so I'm going to have to wipe out the Chaos Dwarves since they're our mortal enemy. Talisman of Endurance, that's very good. Ooh, and a Battle Healing Cap too. If we only had a regenerating item from the Forge, but we don't have enough Oath Gold yet to get the Iron Wardens tinkered, or Old Guards tinkered. So, Thorgrim. We don't actually have a spot where we can recruit things yet, so I can wait on that one. Ooh, Grudge Against Chaos. We should take this. Extra leadership and weapon strength fighting against Chaos, but particularly for Chaos Dwarves right now. Actually, leadership with weapon strength isn't a huge thing for this army since we have quite a few ranged units. So maybe we go... Maybe we just go for some points down here, like red line skills, or trying to get down here for extra research rate and upgrade production might be very nice. We'll do 1 point to inspirational leader for the extra replenishment. Bori Forkbeard. Oh, he actually provides replenishment, but we have our Brewmaster doing that right now, so we don't need to spend another point on that right away. And you unlock that at rank 11, which just kind of gives you better damaging skills. I don't need the extra growth for where we are right now. Okay, Bugman's Ale is a small heal for 7 seconds. Bugman's Dark Choice. Okay, this affects one ally. This actually affects a small area. So we'll get one of each. This one actually provides some vigor too. And for you, let's go your personal combat line right away. You get some of these in a couple of levels, but we'll do melee defense. Our technology finished. For Oath Gold. Okay, King's Decree. As for the underway stuff, we don't need a lot of those right now, but the construction time for capitals is actually really, really nice. Yeah, let's actually do that one. To get to the next line, we still have to research 2 more. And I want to save our Oath Gold, so... We have 1 rune overseer right now. Okay, let's get trade agreements and military access with Cazador. And we can do non-aggression too for the money. Eric Kern, sure, we'll do these as well just for the money. Hellebeckland. You're probably going to get...
And make your offer.
We already have a non-aggression. Yeah, we'll do that. So you're probably going to get absorbed by Karl Franz.
Sigma's will. Approach us. All right.
Right.
What's your orders?
And, oh yeah, that's right. Torjek Ironheart. Ooh,
For the wisdom of the land.
looks like Ungrim was not doing very well.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
We'll start reading Torjek Ironheart down here. And we have enough money to build up some of this other stuff. Let's start building up the Mount Skoghorn so we can get a Thane. And build up Kirkback Mountain as well.
Dishonored.
For our province bonus, more growth, reduce construction costs, and hope for the best over here. Yeah, we don't have any other items to give, right? I think we already did. Oh, we have this one. Yeah, we'll do that. So, hope for the best. If it comes down to a siege battle, I think we can win. As long as they don't have a third army coming up here. Oh, Astragoth. Our auto-resolve is really bad for that. Despite him not actually having amazing units. We should fight this one. Because this is an inner... wait, what? Disciples of Hasha are attacking... Okay, yeah. It says Karaz-a-Karak, so I thought they were attacking the settlement, but that's our faction name right now. Okay. All right, so let's do it. Battle shouldn't be too bad, and we'll wipe his army out. The Chaos Dwarves are no slouch. They are attacking our Age of Reckoning army. While we're trying to go after the Skaven, it is Astaroth Ironhand actually leading the attack. He is no slouch in melee, 130 armor, crazy melee stats, and he is just ridiculously hard to kill because he's got a very small model. But big thing too with him is he has some really nasty abilities as he gets more kills with Mechanical Overdrive, so he can get really big damage boost and melee attack, plus he's a good spellcaster, and the Stone Mantle, so he'll get more physical resist as he takes damage. For us, it is an army full of good units. We have our Gyrocopters with Troll Hammers trying to get some early shots off into this Great Taurus with their anti-large missiles, but looks like we got one teeny little volley off, but not quite able to get the second one off in time. The other guys coming over here are going to go after these Bull Centaur Rendars, because we're just trying to take out the heavily armored stuff as quick as we can. 50 armor, but they do have a ward save and fire resist, so we are going to struggle to actually get through them because of that. But Astaroth leading with his Bull Centaur hero. They are moving up on us. We have 3 units of hammers, 2 Iron Drakes, 2 Corridors with great weapons, and 3 Slayers, along with a Grudge Thrower, which we're just trying to take out the Hobgoblin Archers right now. They do have 2 Blunderbusses, which are really nasty if we're not careful, but they're in the very back and they have shorter range, so we're going to try to prioritize the longer range stuff a little bit earlier. Taurus wouldn't leave these other Gyrocopters alone, start chasing them, so we do have our Corridors trying to get some shots out on that side over here. Gyro Bombers trying to go after that Bull Centaur hero. He is much tougher than his regular friends, so 20 more armor, really amazing stats, big missile resist, fire resist, so can be very dangerous. Our Demon Slayer, he might meet his end here. Although he's very good at anti-Lars, he'll be very good against the Bull Centaur Torek, but Astaroth is really going to struggle in a matchup like that. But the Bull Centaur actually taking quite a bit of damage. Astaroth starting to get some magic off, but we have a big volley from the Iron Drakes there, going after the Bull Centaur Rendar. I didn't quite get our charge off in time, but we're just trying to get some early damage off as quick as we can. Bull Centaurs going after some of our hammers and our Longbeards over here. Slayers will come out and help them in a little bit, but the Hobgoblin Archers have started to target down our Gyro Bombers. But they have 12 models, so they're very sturdy, reliable, durable. I think that's the word I'm looking for. But Hammer's not going to take too much damage from the Hobgoblin Archers. They don't really have a whole lot of armor piercing, but our Corridors moving up, trying to return some fire in the back. Our Gyrocopters now have kind of switched fire onto the Dwarf Blunderbusses as they're getting closer. Iron Drake's getting some nice volleys off, but yeah, look how much damage our Demon Slayer took very quickly trying to go after Astaroth. Took about 4/5 of his health very quickly, so we actually do not want to sit there and fight. Even though he does have magic attacks, it's not worth losing him this early. But yeah, Blunderbuss is trying to get some shots off in the back. Our Iron Drakes getting a few volleys off, but not quite fast enough. But big roasting effect right there. Hammers and Slayers doing some work. Great weapons fighting some Chaos Dwarf great weapons. So this is the perfect matchup for our Longbeards, the old Grumblers. They hate the Chaos Dwarves. The Chaos Dwarves, you don't even speak of them or the Dwarfs get pissed off. But the Great Taurus did come for a little bit of an attack on our Grudge Thrower earlier. But we were able to bring these Slayers onto them and do some pretty good damage. It did shatter, although it is just barely alive with 245 HP. Astragoth doing his best to kill some of our Slayers. The Grudge Slayers actually have armor centering, so even though they don't have bonus large to attack this guy, they're going to make a huge dent in him because of that minus 30 armor debuff. Hammers taking a fair amount of damage. These guys took some shots from the Dwarf blunderbusses, but still got 64 models. One's over here, 100 kills, 57 kills, chasing down these ranged units in the back. Blunderbusses. One of them got mostly taken out by our Grudge Thrower, but the other ones are chasing off, being chased off the edge by some of our other Slayers. Iron Drake's trying to help out without doing too much damage to our own guys. Our Gyrocopter's able to keep getting some of their volleys off and starting to get ready to position over the enemy for some bombs. And we just got first drop right there on these guys. Just about broke those Hobgoblin Archers. Few units remaining. Most of the enemies have shattered, so they're not going to come back, but Astragoth, just an absolute Chad, taking all the damage we can throw at him. Pretty much broken his entire army, so he's the only thing that's going, but he had Cascading Fire Cloak for a little bit, so it's a really good spell, actually. I am very fond of it. It gives you more melee defense and a big boost to your armor piercing, so if you have a unit that has really good armor piercing to start with, this is going to make them insane. But yeah, he's just getting good kills, but we pulled our units out for a little bit with our Slayers, trying to get some volleys off with the Iron Drakes. We did get a little bit of friendly fire there from these guys, but luckily they do have fire resist, so it didn't do too much damage. It mostly just knocked them over. But he's going on to the Grudge Throwers now. Bell Taurus was able to get one artillery piece down. I figure if we can just kill him real fast, get some volleys from the Iron Drakes, he'll actually shatter, and there we get the victory. He's very quick though, so we're not going to be able to catch him, but victory is ours. Man, that battle ended up being a lot closer than I thought. It's like, we dealt with all the serious threats pretty early on, but the balance of power just did not want to make these guys surrender. But it is an intercept battle. Wait, no. No, it's not an intercept battle because they were attacking us when we were in underway stance. It wasn't an intercept. Okay. We definitely want... This is a Grudge Settler army, so they won't heal unless we do post-battle options. This is the only way to actually heal those armies, so that's fine. Should be able to finish off Astragoth's army without too much of a problem, though. Okay, Karaz-a-Karak, give us one turn, please. Although they might attack right away because they're afraid of our reinforcements. Yep. Did they get another army? No, so it's just the Wa units. Crack the Grim, give him magic attacks. I think he already has that. He doesn't have it yet because he doesn't have his magic items. Okay, but with the extra Rune Overseer, we have 2 Lords to provide leadership. We have a lot of large units, not too much that actually climb the wall, so it actually shouldn't be that bad. Alright guys, we have the Battle of Karaz-a-Karak. Now, closer siege battles don't always play nice when it comes to replays, so we're going to fight this one and show you what it actually looked like. But this side, we got a fair amount of large units coming in. 2 units of trolls, lots of squigs, and some spider archers along with some pump wagons. So we have Crag the Grim, the Rune Lord of Karaz-a-Karak, defending his home. Corridors up in there shooting some guys as they try to come over. On this far side, we have a Night Goblin, or just actually a Goblin Great Shaman coming over with these Orc Boys and a tower. I don't think we'll be able to do enough damage to actually bring down the siege tower, so we're not going to focus on that. We are trying to bring down these big uns. We have both the wall towers shooting it, plus our Grudge Throwers, so we should get it just in time and break it down. It's only got probably a couple hundred health left on the tower. There we go. And it goes crumbling. Now, when a siege tower gets destroyed, it usually does do some damage to units, so the Orc Biggins do take some damage, not quite as much as I would have hoped. Let's see if we can actually get some of our blasting charges off on them with the iron breakers. That would help out quite a bit. Some of them get blocked by that, unfortunately. Let's actually throw some down on these nasty skulkers as well. But Rune Overseer, just trying to hold this tower for a little bit, see if it is actually going to help. He's just going to come over there and start providing some bonuses. We're starting to get some goblin archers near the walls. We'll see if they actually start climbing. But for now, we are just trying to take out some of these trolls. Okay, they are starting to climb. So we're going to move both of our corridors over here and take these great weapon dwarfs up. Once they get into melee, he'll start throwing some of those out. But we're going to take Crag Grim over here, actually, and try to deal with this side, because a lot of this side is actually infantry. So more stuff to worry about on that front. A lot of infantry coming over on this side as well. We'll get some buffs out for our Ironbreakers and Quarrelers with the Rune of Speed that gives them more melee attack and speed. That should let us eat through these guys very quickly. But yeah, Longbeards holding out great. Ironbreakers as well. We have started to lose control of the wall towers, which is not good. But we'll have the Grudge Thrower start hitting some guys that are advancing on this side. Luckily, this side is being left completely alone. Crag gonna start making his way over. Yeah, get on these goblins. Once they are close to break through the gate, we'll bring some of these guys down, because they do have charge defense versus large, so we want to hold them back as long as possible. Ironbreakers took a fair amount of damage from the nasty skulkers, actually, just because they have so much armor piercing. Luckily, their melee attack isn't too much, so our melee defense is holding out pretty decently. These guys, however, taking a lot of damage, but we do manage to actually pretty much deal with this Goblin Great Shaman very, very quickly. All these towers are still shooting. Got some guys climbing the walls, nasty skulkers on that side. Let's get these Longbeards to help out while Crag the Grim makes his way over there. Let's build some more towers, just in case some stuff slips through. We have some more reinforcements coming over here. That Goblin Great Shaman has been dealt with. Let's bring some more Dwarf Warriors over here, actually. And Goblin Big Boss is actually going after my gate point, which we do not want that to happen. Alright, towers are coming back under our control. We've used up all of our blasting chargers. I guess we have one more on some of our guys. So pretty good volley right there, actually. But yeah, the towers come out of our control. Over here, can we finish off these trolls? I thought these guys were meant to stay up there. But Rune Overseer, he's struggling to hold back the Goblin Big Boss. Looks like some squigs got through from the gate bug. But we have some Dwarf Warriors coming over to help pretty soon. Let's just get some other towers up there. Get that one next. Grudge Thrower. Keep getting some good value out there, hopefully. The Ironbreakers holding out like Chads. There comes the Wah, though. So, doing his job. He's actually hurting the Goblin Big Boss, but kind of slow. Once we're close enough, we'll start throwing out some of these runes. Looks like they're not actually putting too much stuff over there, so we'll bring over these great weapons. Make them hold that gate just in case they try to send more stuff through. Alright, where's over here? Okay, they captured the gates over here. My units were not fast enough getting over here. So that could be bad. Oh, that's what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to come down there and hold the gates. Same with you. But hopefully they do not go after my Grudge Throwers. Oh, that's on the other side. But we'll start pulling him back just in case. Get some more towers up here. Get the Rune of Speed once again. Quarrelers, yeah, not doing great since they have kind of been brought to melee. We'll get our Rune Lord up there to go help out again. These Dwarf Warriors. I think we're actually fine pulling you off the wall and go help in the back. Yeah, we'll try to get him off the wall because the squigs actually do anti-infantry armor piercing. So we want to get him up there where he can actually support them quicker. Let's get the Rune of Oath and Still down over here real fast, and then the Rune of Death. This side needs a little bit more help, so we'll go help on that front. These dwarfs are also kind of there as support. We'll bring them up over here. Did we lose that victory point? Oh, that's up there. That's fine. But Ironbreaker's still holding out. Almost 300 kills. Orc Boys, Longbeard's doing very well, although they are starting to get swarmed a little bit now. These Coilers not doing very well, but... Lord, can I get you to sneak over to the other side? Because I think we had some stuff coming. Tried to get you up there. Get some more towers over in this area. Oh, these squigs managed to sneak through on that gate, and unfortunately, got into our center. Okay, let's keep the artillery over there then. What do I have nearby that I could send? Yeah, we'll try to send you guys back to help out over there. But Rune Lord, let's get him further back into our dwarf line. Get you guys into melee. They are almost through the gate on that side, actually. I'm going to pull back these other dwarfs that are a little bit more damaged and get them down there. Alright, let's get our Ironbreakers over to help on that side. Actually, come over and help on this side. And in the back, how are we doing? We're doing okay. They have snuck through that gate, though, and have taken it down. Pump wagons are through. Ooh, Maria. Rune Overseer not holding out very well. Yeah, he's just getting kind of teamed up on. But with the Ironbreakers helping, we should be okay. I'm just going to keep him out of melee for a little bit. These Quarrelers switch to the other side. Take out these trolls. I should have done that a little bit quicker, because they've taken a lot of damage. You're still holding out. Right, yep, this will allow him to rest a little bit. We'll send him back into melee now, since we've flanked those guys and have them on both sides now. Looks like these archers are just going to continue shooting rather than trying to engage us. So I'm actually going to try to pull back some of these guys and make sure we can keep some of these points. The artillery. We'll have the Rune of Oath and Still soon. Let's actually do it over here. Ooh, you took a lot of damage very, very quickly right there. Get back on the walls. Just stay close to the Ironbreakers and stuff. You come down and keep this gate under our control. Yeah, let's keep him up there. Alright, this side is actually going pretty good. I don't think we need all this stuff here anymore, so we are going to bring some of the stuff off. Quarrelers did their work. I don't think we have anything else over here, so these are some pump wagons. Let's bring stuff to the central control leadership point. Crag the Grim. Let's get another thing helping out over there. Yeah, it looks like most of the stuff is just on the walls or waiting to get through the gates. So we are going to bring more stuff back here to help. Looks like they're just trying to shoot us. So let's go help on that side. Hopefully get control of these towers back so we can take out those bolt throwers in the back. Right, because we're going to start to lose some of our important control points if we're not careful. Yeah, I don't necessarily need Kragnagram over here anymore. We'll have him start going and hopefully be able to take on some of these heroes and stuff like that. I'm going to take the normal Dwarf Warriors and go after this control point once again. Artillery! Can we switch you on to... Ooh, you're getting shot though. Nope, stay up here. I want the towers back up. There, we're gonna speed down. Okay, Dwarf Warriors have engaged some Orc Warboys. Near the leadership point, we need to take this back to get the Siege Defender bonus back up and running. You need to come a little bit further so you contribute to the capture weight. That should very quickly bring it back under our control. Awesome. Now let's upgrade that tower. Actually, we'll have the Longbeards come back as well. These guys can probably hold out on their own. Those are just Orc boys, but they're almost down. And let's bring you up over here. Ooh, our Quarrelers are getting Spirit Leech. We'll have them go after the Giant River Troll Hag. Some more support over here. Unfortunately, these Dwarf Warriors have finally called it quits. We hit these bolt throwers. Ironbreakers go help out. This is still in the capture point, so that's fine. Oh, you're taking on chariots, so let's give you more melee attack. With both Rune of Speed and Master Rune of Death. Let's, have you come down and get on these Wolf Riders. Ooh. Okay, that's back under our control. Let's go after the leadership point once again. Full target. Have him hide behind the tower here in case they do try to shoot him. Longbeard's doing their best. It is a pretty close battle. Shaman, actually we have one of you target the Shaman, one of you target the Artillery. Let's get the Rune of Speed down for that melee attack. You are pretty low health, so we're going to keep him out of melee. Ironbreakers can hold this on their own pretty much against anything. Crag the Grim, taking on the chariots like a Chad. Right, these Orc Warboys are down, but now the Squigs have come to help out, and that is a bad matchup for us, actually. So if I can, I'm going to try to get one of these Quarrelers and take them out. Some Spider Archers. Yeah, good thing we're moving more stuff back here, because we are definitely going to need it any second. We need to get this point back under our control. You can do it, dude. Just hold out. We just need you to provide leadership. Actually, get into melee. Need to help out a little bit more against those orc boys. Oh, what are you guys doing? Sure. Just try to get on some of those guys. Can you go help out Craig the Grim, apparently? How are we doing over here now? Okay, now we're finally starting to get some support. Can we hit this troll hag? Got a big swarm of guys right there, unfortunately. But if we can take out these squigs, then the rest of our units can move on to the capture point. Iron breakers. Oh, dang, our rune. I should have kept him out of melee, because if he goes down, he can get killed. But iron breakers, holding out. Balance of power is probably still in our favor, but it is a close battle. Especially with all these heroes. Ooh, tower right there, getting some really nice value, though. Can we hit, like, these big blob guys right there? Okay, you guys get back on the control point. Force them to fight us there. Iron breakers. 543 kills. Yes, please. More of that. Alright, with several units there, hopefully we're able to get that capture point pretty quickly. Say, with the Rune of Fear, or the Master Rune of Death causing fear, we should be able to rout these guys off pretty quickly. I need Crag the Grim to fall back to the leadership point, though, since that is the spot we're having to contest the most. Okay, it's almost back under our control, and then we'll start building a tower here. There we go. Ooh, my grudge throwers, I forgot about you. And those orcs are holding out 4 guys left, and they're still basically fighting to the death. Try to get that shaman. Squigs. Goblin Wolf Riders. Iron Drakes, that's fine. If they want to come fight us on the wall, that's perfect. Just keep our guy where he is. If we can take out some more of these heroes, that would be fantastic. That would probably be enough leadership penalties to let's focus down that Troll Hag. Wolf Raiders coming in for a charge now. Ooh, that's really bad for us. They're charging downhill, so they're going to get extra mass and damage. But we can hold them off. Dwarfs are tough. Patrol Hag, she's about to get into melee. We don't want to do that, so we'll have our corridors pull back. Oh, actually, can we get these chariots pretty quickly? You guys get back on your artillery pieces. Can you hit that stuff over there? Alright, there's a Goblin Warboss, though. Bolt throwers still don't want to go down. Okay, Corridors, you're out of ammo. These ones are not, though. Shaman! Oh, I guess he has 80 armor. It's not a Goblin Savage Orc Great Shaman. That's why. Yeah, Crag the Grim, you're almost there. Let's get some shots into those squigs. Back on this point.
Lord of Clan Morgrim, the clans unite! God!
Very close battle. So something that is different as well, if you guys didn't know for siege battles, is siege battles done through replays only have the level 1 towers. They don't get the upgraded towers if you have garrison upgrades.
No faffing about! Withdraw!
Try to get this leadership point up. Ironbreakers. You're fighting the war boss. Artillery? I don't know why you launched off again. Can we hit these guys right there? That would be awesome. Oh, there we go! Well, we won. One side took quite a bit more damage than I thought they would, but I tried to lay out our Longbeards close enough to the other stuff to support. Ironbreakers did really well until they tried to fight that Lord. But pretty much wiped out everything. The post-battle option is going to be just for Crag the Grim. It's 1,000 gold, almost 100 oath gold. Let's take that one. That's a lot. 85 oath golds for my battle. That's sweet. And with our Stonehammer, they'll be able to meet up and take on the second army. Is this the third army that just showed up? And say, because they have a lot of grudges still.
Be sure to put your
Oh, it is a brand new army.
to good use, my lord.
So that's the army we defeated. Okay, it was a third army. Let's level up our rune. First here real fast. I want to do introspectors. We get the extra research rate. Let's do this one to reduce recruitment costs. Because dwarf units are expensive.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
And if we sally out with the addition of this army, I think we should have enough. Let's just level you guys up first. Let's get Wrath and Ruin, Health and Steel. I'm going to start putting some down here too. For the excellent blue lane skills he offers. So reduces enemy wounds of magic. And reduces the wounds of magic reserved per turn. So that's good for us because we don't use the wounds of magic. Campaign movement range, chance of intercepting. Ooh, that's another one we want. Defensive supplies, attrition when under siege. But I think we take this one first. Growth and control, and reduce construction costs for the capital. Yeah, so what we are going to do is we're going to move our lords close enough to support. Then it's actually going to be the garrison from Karaz-a-Karak leading the attack. Oh, who got some spearmen as a part of the outpost that finished over the intern. Cool. And, oh, another 84 gold. Yes, please. That's a lot of oath gold. Alright. And with our Stonehammer, let's look at his skills, kind of decide what we want to do. So for his unique skills, he gets diplomatic relations with the Empire, plus reduces global recruitment. That's very, very good. Leadership in foreign territory, campaign movement range, and charge bonus for his army. Ooh, 80% ever success chance. That's really good. Vanguard deployment for Dragon Company, stock and reload times for Dragon Company. So those are the unique regiments of renown that you can get as a part of his mod. This one's again just more buffs for him and the Dragon Company. Passive ability frenzy when fighting against Chaos Storms for the army. Okay, that's really good. So we'll send him out east. And then this one, more unit capacity for the Dragon Company, Snipe, and Unbreakable. Cool. So we'll get his... Oh, he has a unique blue line too, so Gorm the Wise, cool. That is his regent. It's research rate income from trade tariffs. Let's do reduce construction costs. Now runesmith.
What? You
I'm actually gonna put both of these runesmiths that we already have into Crag the Grim's army. And hopefully we got another cool one right here. Actually, this is old gold from buildings in the local province.
Can I help you?
What do you have again? You have recruitment cost, melee attack, weapon strength. Okay, that's actually fine. We'll have you stay there. But we'll give you sharpened weapons for the extra damage, and we're gonna weapon still. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the regiment suffered now.
I answer to clan and whole.
But then we'll give the pretty much the rest of these units over to Crack the Grim.
Ready.
Thor, you're gonna start
That
making
is agreement.
that way.
I do.
Get our rune overseer again. So down here, let's get more growth. Yeah, Craig the Grim is going to stay around here because we're going to have the armies from the deeps as soon as we start building this stuff up. So we're getting that to the second point, but down here in the deeps. So we still have to clear all this stuff. We'll get some invasions as we clear some of these out. But what we want to do, if I can find that there, is we want to get these so we can start getting some rune units. So we have the Clockwork Thunderers, they're tier 1 in the deeps. Rune Guardians are tier 2, and Rune Golems are tier 3. So we do want to start making some room for them. So let's start clearing some of this stuff out.
Yes.
And just like the... Oh, it's actually Trace and Bugman's throwers too. We'll get one Grudge Thrower, one Bolt Thrower, and... Slayer's Hammers. Let's do 2 Dwarf Warriors.
It's as good as done. The throne is musty.
Putting our growth over here. I'm happy to start building some of this stuff up, especially if Gorbad's faction comes from the south.
Demon Slayer.
But our Demon Slayer, let's take out Athrogoth Ironhand, finish him off for good.
Find our depths.
Take the post-battle healing option again.
Fight, die, revel in glory.
Crappy thing is, we were trying to use the Underway stance to come over here,
Dishonored. Another night still.
so we didn't take attrition from the Chaos Corruption.
Retake the realm.
Oh, Darkhold. Maybe that's the Skaven. Buildings and adjacent provinces. Yes, this is likely the Skaven. Did they take another settlement with Clan Rictus? Oh, they did. Okay, they've actually started to make a little bit of a comeback. So that's good to know. So Drazo still holds the Black Fortress,
The High King.
but we need to start coming down this way.
War.
I'm not super worried about Clan Rictus having really good units, so I'm actually going to go into ambush stance ourselves. Actually, how much could we get from... no, we don't have enough movement range to get
The runes
into raiding
are
stance.
past. The High
We'll try to set an ambush of our own. Trenches over there. Oh, he does have some storm vermin. But I'm going to guess this is stuff he had before he lost Crackback Mountain, so...
Aye.
Forkbeard, let's do more melee attack. We'll send you over to Uther.
What's your orders?
Eventually, but for now we'll have you stay there. Let's use our growth on the high place, since this is more likely to be attacked. And with our Oath Gold, is there anything we want to get right away? So for our runes, 50% ward save, but this requires a much later technology to unlock that. But you can get basic fear, flammable, and flaming attacks. Undying Will, cool. So that's actually really good. Gives them frenzy, and the models can't die if they're above 75% hit points. Glorious Charge, melee attack, unyielding assault, missile block chance, and melee defense, regeneration. Oh, well, that's another really late one as well. Physical resist, spell resist. I think we'll save our oath gold for now. Because... oh, wrong one. Oh, wrong one again. For these, we'll also... no, actually, it doesn't require oath gold, just treasury. Okay. But we'll want to get some good items first, like the Master Rune of Spite. I think that costs 500. Yeah. And some of the healing items, like the... oh, wait, we have another Rune Master, too. Cool. So Ancestral Blood of Leia, melee attack against armies that spread corruption, ward save, agile, aggressive. That one's probably the best just for that.
Yes, by the king's command. Muster arms.
You'll actually be able to get some good experience fighting the armies that come from the Deep's invasions.
One rag.
Put points in to stimulate growth, though. Bunch troops, just because
I help you.
getting Karaz-a-Karak higher tier really, really quickly is going to be very, very useful for this campaign. Alright, I think that's everything we wanted to do. We've spent all of our money, or at least... we'll actually do Mount Silver Spear, because it has marble. Any diplomacy? Crack-a-jock. If I join war against Wintertooth, that'll give me military access too, sure. That's it for diplomacy. And the stern. I forgot to move our hammer here up in the north. But we're have lots of wars going on in all different directions. Chaos Dwarves, Skaven. Speaking of, we didn't get the ambush, but we shouldn't need to fight that one with how damaged his stuff is. We'll take a little bit of casualties, mostly on these guys. That's fine. We're in friendly territory, so we are going to heal, so let's take the money in the Oath Gold. Kerkadrin pushing back a little bit. They retook Nashrek's lair. Oh, coming for Crag the Gimp. The Gimp. Crag the Grim. Alright, Settlement Garrison would take quite a few losses. I'm actually okay with that, though. I don't think we are too worried about getting attacked by Silver armies again. I'm going to take this, though, because this is going to benefit the local province. More control and income. Oh, maybe. I just thought about maybe maybe taking the losses on the garrison wasn't the best idea right now, since we have some invading armies from the deeps coming pretty soon. I think that we cleared out that first blocked building slot is going to have an army spawning in a little bit. Alright, cool. We got some items. Defeated Tretch.
The throng is mustered. The binding oath.
Recruitment. Okay, Crag's armor. So this is one of his magic items. So he affects enemy casters and characters. Reduces the ones of magic for enemies. Gets armor, ward save, and cooldown. Increases for enemy wizards. Cool. Oh, yep. There's the invasion army. Okay, so I have to remember this. So every time we clear one of these, they spawn immediately. Because sometimes you'll see them building up, but... Okay.
What?
We're gonna have Uthar actually help out for a little bit. Get the runesmith, or not the runesmith, the brewmaster in the army first. Move you over close enough to support, and let's level up our rune overseer. Going for the growth. And you guys up. Okay, do we want hardened armor? Probably I think sharper weapons is more since we have the rune weapons too. Most of them. The runesmiths are good to get that on if you're running lots of slayers in an army. Like an Ungrim's army, you definitely want that one.
What do you want?
A Master Rune Lord. So recruitment cost for the runesmiths minus 30%. We have to spend all 4 points here, so. And this is mostly Skaven slaves, so it shouldn't be too bad on the auto resolve. Oh, the garrison also got healed part of the way because our garrison upgrade finished. Okay, now Uthar can start going back. Keep him in the settlement just to have him help out and control a little bit. He can go back into the settlement. Finish off the growth. Start upgrading the garrison. Switch this back over to growth and power the guilds. Ooh, Great Orthodoxy was destroyed. Looks like vampires are doing very well. Yeah, looks like the Skaven have definitely taken out a lot of stuff over there. Our allies are not doing very well. Scale. Down here, his other stuff isn't too far out from the normal. Kingsguard is pretty good though, because not only does it reduce upkeep, it also reduces recruitment cost. Runesmiths, let's do scouting. Troops.
I'm done ready.
Start getting. We have a thing of artillery. That let's get some hammers with dual weapons and some more dwarf warriors. We need some more. Actually, we'll do one dwarf warrior and another coroller.
Vengeful Runelord. You war?
Yeah, I still think this is a Skaven settlement out there at the gates of Zar, so try to do our best to get out there and finish it. That army is pretty much all Skaven slaves, and it's in March stance, so... Wow, actually, it's going to wipe out our 2 damaged Great Weapon Dwarf Warriors. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm actually... I'm okay with that. Because we can recruit some other units. These guys were good. We got them more for variety's sake, but with the hammers and the longbeards with great weapons, I think we have pretty good armor piercing in melee. But we're going to take the replenishment on that one. Now, the Darkhold is not the capital, so it won't be a siege battle. We should just be able to take the settlement without too much issue. Yeah. And we'll just get some dwarf warriors. Regular ones. Thorgrim. Get the aura of endurance. This is always really good. Melee defense and missile resist for nearby units. Forkbeard. Let's get that one. That's another buff. These are just for him. He's most likely is going to be in Uthar's army, so Inner stuff. A Wanderer. Might be better for that. We'll wait on that one though. So let's go down. Foe Seeker, Brewmaster. You're almost hitting level 12. But let's do Hawk's Precision. This is actually just a very good damage ability. And we'll finish off Replenished Troops. Engineer. Finish off our missile buffs for the army, missile strength, and ammo. This one will be good later on, but we'll worry about getting some of his special skills next. And we did get some magic items, I believe. None of them that are really great. Let's merge the Lucky Arrow and Pitch Plucker's Pendant. Troll Slayer's Amulet. Charge defense versus large, fear, charge bonus, and speed. I want to put that on a melee-oriented hero. Like, let's do it on... Where's our... Project? And we actually do have our Brewmasters.
The High King.
This gives them extra ammo. Horde Sylvan fighting against Greenskins, Ogres, and Skaven.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts.
Stick it on
Throne bearers.
Engineer.
Let's march.
We'll stick it on Crag the Grimm's army on his Runesmith. And that's probably great for that turn.
It is agreed.
We have this too. Do we get this one right away? Probably, because this is going to finish next turn. Then we can start getting it to tier 2 so we can get some Rune Guardians. Yeah, Uther I think we'll send up to Mount Goonbad for now. I'm curious what's going to happen up further. Oh, I guess, well, Greenskins are just moving in with a lot of units still. Not actually terrible for us, because this just allows him to get plenty of experience. They're just being very aggressive. They're starting to get some better units, though. Pump wagons, biggins, cavalry. A threat. Where was that one? Threat has moved into an empty location in the deeps. Build buildings to not have dangerous foes movement. Okay, interesting. So as we clear more of these spots, make these armies come in, and when we demolish them is when the army gets spawned. Okay, so this is also not something else that's new for the invasion from the deeps. You can actually build things that give you rangers, and they'll actually increase the amount of time before the invading armies come. So it can be very good if you're kind of tied up on your resources, but I think this one is very, very good once you get to the second one. So this gives unit experience per turn, faction-wide. Cool. Magic item drop chance, character experience, faction-wide. Improve the rarity of items. That one sounds amazing. Takes once for our High King's decrees, but that's okay. Ooh, we want to build this up too so we can start getting some Thanes. That reminds me. So next time Thorgrim levels up, we need to spend some points to get that Thane skill.
Master of Runecraft.
You look right in the head.
It's actually a pretty strong army.
What do you want? Casting the rune.
Garrison is pretty healthy. Okay, let's just bring with our Stonehammer nearby.
What's your
And have the garrison go out and attack. That'll allow Crag the Grim to still recruit. And because this is the garrison, we may want to just heal. Although we are running short on money right now. Let's take the money.
onward? Moving off. Yes? You have my allegiance. The throng is mustered.
And for the other slot here, we can start getting this so we can start to get some gunpowder units, and we can also show off the Iron Drakes with Drake Fire Pistols if we would want to do that. Or we can try to start making some more money. I think the money actually might be a bigger issue at the moment since we're starting to have more armies.
Can I help you? One rug?
Alright, we should look through these and see how they are real fast because we got a lot of good ones that give us
Send me to
increased income. Costs for runesmiths, income from gold mines, iron mines, stone quarries. I'm going to take these off Crag the Grim just so he has more slots for banner items and things like that.
I answer to clan and hold. Armed and ready.
Okay, getting a lot of experience very, very quickly with all these battles he's having to fight. Alright, this increases our range on the sally out attack. I think we're okay without that one. More casualty replenishment for local armies or more movement range. We'll do casualty replenishment. And Thorgrim. We haven't moved you guys yet. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to cancel this now that I know there's an army coming that way. Fortunately, I think we have to cancel those two. I want to take this last Skaven settlement up here. Oh, maybe this got... Oh, okay, yeah, it actually should be Skaven, even though the Chaos Corruption's really high. And we're at max health, so we'll use the underway just to go further, not take any attrition. Squighorn will get you up to tier 3. This up as well. Okay, we need to save a bunch of money for 3 turns because the Brightstone mine is pretty expensive. And we'll probably want to build the deep stairs as well.
Yes. Lord of Clan Morgan.
Just have you recruit another. Actually, we got more thing of artillery. We'll get more bolt throwers actually. Even though I'm not super impressed by them, they're not actually that expensive. No, I forgot about you. I forget about you like every other turn. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. It's all hobgoblins, so no heavy armor yet, besides the characters. But it's actually good for Uthar Stonehammer, because he gets bonuses when fighting against the Chaos Dwarves, so... Or maybe that's only once we unlock some skills. I'll have to look and see what his normal trait is. A lot of minor factions have been wiped out. Broken Nose, Averland, we got our money's worth out of alliances with them. Yeah, so reduce construction time for capitals, that's great. Alright, and... So... This army will appear in 4 turns. But we have a 50% chance to ambush them if we take the battle to them early. With our Stonehammer, you're... Okay, it's the leadership against Chaos Dwarves. Greenskins, that'll be good.
Onward. Ha ha. On your skills, shall we? To doom, then.
Not at war with those guys yet. Oh, I selected... Oh, it's because he just finished coming over there. I was like, how did I switch over there? No. Let's take this Skaven settlement. And I'm not planning to hold on to this one for very long, so let's sack it first. We're just going to use it just as a temporary base so we don't take any attrition. These guys might declare war, but this army served its purpose, was just trying to catch up to the Skaven. Black Fortress. Looks like it's undefended right now. Or we could go to the Sentinels. I think that's Queek's last settlement.
Chieftain of the Deep Warrens.
We'll actually take the Black Fortress first at the start of episode 5. Sorry to leave you on a cliffhanger, but it'll be fun. I'm Warhammer. Have a great day, guys. I will see you in the next episode.